Alright guys, what is going on? Jacob here. Early morning, it's about 7:30 in the morning. Another beautiful day here in Alice Springs. I've just finished my last night shift of this block, so I've done 4 night shifts. I've trained hard throughout. Today's going to be no different. It's about 7:30, as I said. At 9 o'clock I'm finishing. I'm going to head home, get changed, and then I'm going to head down to the gym and hit biceps and rear delts. Now yesterday was day 3. I actually ended up going to the gym twice, which hardly ever happens, but I did have time, so I did do that. First workout was back. I was gonna make it a pull workout, rear delts and biceps, but honestly, like, the deadlifts absolutely fucked me, and my back right now is it's like seized up. I'm not even joking. So I'm gonna have to get back into those and start doing them regularly, and then, you know, the recovery will be that much faster. But today, this morning, I'm gonna knock out rear delts and biceps like I was meant to yesterday. I did triceps last night. Now, post-workout meal from the back workout, I had 2 English muffins, I had 2 tins of baked beans, I had a drink of BCAAs, and I also made some chicken breast, which I cooked in bulk. I cooked about 1.5 kg, and what I did was I had some of that throughout the day yesterday, and I'm also going to have the rest of that throughout the day today. At the moment, I want to hit about 250 grams of protein a day, so cooking, you know, meat in bulk like that, and then just portioning it out over the next couple of days is really going to help me with that. So the tricep workout last night was, you know, an hour of just straight triceps and chest and shoulders, and everything really is what I want to bring up. But triceps and chest are definitely 2 areas I've struggled to bring up, and as far as pushing weight goes, they're definitely my weakest areas. Back and legs are probably my strongest. Triceps and chest are my weakest as far as strength and as far as how they look. So they're definitely body parts I want to bring up. Triceps, I smashed them. I did 5 exercises for 5 working sets each, with 1 warm-up set for each exercise, so that's 30 sets in 1 hour, and it was a great workout. So following that, I came to night shift. I started at 8 o'clock last night. I'm going to finish at 9 o'clock, so it's actually a 13-hour shift, and what I brought to work was a packet of basmati rice that was 4 serves. I haven't actually eaten that yet, so I'm going to have that as a post-workout meal. As well as that, I bought 3 tins of tuna, which I've had. I bought a tin of chickpeas, which I haven't been bothered to cook, so I'm going to have that with the rice after I train. I'm going to have a really, really nice and big post-workout meal when I get home. I bought some wheat bix, which I had some of throughout the night. I'm also going to have some more of that pre-workout. And then, here's my boy, come. This is the guy I look after. Say hello. Nah, he's not saying hello. I better go and get him some breakfast, and then I'm going to have myself some breakfast, some more wheat bix, get some carbs in my system before I go and train. And that's it, guys. That's it. So I will see you guys at the gym, probably about 9:30, and I'm going to record biceps and rear delts and do a little voiceover. So without further ado, I'll see you guys there. I'm going to finish this and make this fella some breakfast. Peace. Alright guys, what is going on? It's about 9:30 in the morning. I've gone home, I've had a pre-workout meal, had my wheat bix, I've got my pre-workout drink right here, which is 1 scoop of Utopia as per, and we're about to go and hit biceps and rear delts. So the plan for the workout is 2 exercises for biceps, 2 exercises for rear delts. I'm going to do biceps first, rear delts second. I'm not going to switch in between. What I'm going to do is 10 sets of 10 for a big compound movement for biceps. So I think I'm going to use an easy bar, which is a bar that's shaped like this rather than a straight bar. So I'm going to use an easy bar. I'm going to do 10 sets of 10 at a certain weight. I'm not sure what it is right now. I want the first set to be quite easy, and I want the last set, or the last few sets, to be real grinders. So after that, and they're gone now. So following that, what we're going to do is a unilateral movement. So I'm going to use dumbbells and do single arm, make it a single arm movement. Probably 5 sets worth of conventional curls and 5 sets of hammer curls. So after that, we're going to do 2 exercises for rear delts. I'll tell you guys in the voiceover. I gotta go, man. There's too many people around here. Let's get into it.
What angle?
All right, guys, what is going on? We're back at Alice Springs Anytime Fitness for a bicep and rear delt workout, and luckily I managed to con the personal trainer Travis into recording me. So thanks, mate. Thanks. I'm going to get you next time too. But regardless of that, guys, I made this workout really easy. Well, not easy to perform. Of course, it's always a hard workout, but easy to follow. So with the bicep movements, I went 10 sets of 10 on this movement here, which is an easy bar bicep curl. I tend to lean up against the preacher machine just to get a nice straight back. This set I did the opposite way for whatever reason. And I'm not sure what the hell happened with this footage. Anyways, guys, 10 sets of 10 now. With 10 sets of 10, whatever you do, whether it's biceps, chest, legs, whatever, you want that first set to be relatively easy, and you want the last few sets to be relatively hard or real grinders. You might need to do a rest pause, something like that. Now, this set was actually my final set, so I made it a drop set. I just went over to the bar, doing some curls on the squat rack, of course. And after this, that was the first movement done. Following that, I went over to a superset. So the first movement was an easy bar curl. The last set was with a drop set, as you saw. The second movement is a superset between cable rope curls. And I went over to the dumbbell rack and grabbed some dumbbells and did a drop set on every set of the 10 with, I think it was 20 kg dumbbells, and that just got way too heavy, so then I dropped it down to about 16. But this is one of my last sets. I'm not using a huge amount of weight. Notice the form, as per usual, nice and slow on the way down, 2 seconds down, 1 second up, really, really feeling that contraction. I mean, you can see it at the bicep, at the top of the bicep, you can see the contraction, and you'll feel it. And you've got good mind-muscle connection, you don't need a huge amount of weight. This was the first drop set of 2, 20 kg dumbbells. You know, most of my working sets are with 20 kg dumbbells. So honestly, guys, after doing that work before, this was way too heavy. And I think I only got probably 4 or 6 reps on each side, and then I had to drop it down again. But either way, guys, you know, what I want to get across to you is it doesn't matter what exercise, what weight, you know, what grip, neutral, hammer grip, fucking underhand grip, whatever, time under tension and tempo, rep range is what's important to me. These last few reps, I was just fucking repping it out. You know, you can see the vascularity, bro. Look at the veins. And they're just going to come out more and more, you know. As long as I don't go stupid with this bulk, you know, and, you know, get way softer really quickly, I think I'm in a great position to make some lean gains here, guys. Anyways, from there, went over to rear delts. One of my favorite exercises is the pec deck, reverse pec deck. They aren't big. My rear delts aren't big, and it's definitely a muscle group that I want to bring up. But, you know, hitting them twice a week is going to help that. The first exercise, I did 5 to 6 sets of 10 to 15 reps, and that was one of them. From there, oh no, what's this? Oh yeah, this is what they've done is they've got a little survey going, and you vote yes or no whether any record that hasn't been changed in 6 months is opened up to the public again. So of course, I voted yes. But anyways, after that we went into a rear delt fly. So bending over underneath the legs here on the end of a bench, like you can see. Unfortunately, I didn't get the right camera angle, but you know, these sets were drop sets, every single one. So we went from 12 kilos down to about 7, I think. And you don't need a huge amount of weight for rear delts. Honestly, guys, you know, as per usual, my opinion on the matter is form over weight at all times, every exercise, every workout. What I tend to try and do is pull through my elbows. You know, it's the same as in a back workout. You're pulling through your elbows, but you're focusing on that rear delt rather than the lat. So you can see both the rear delt and the lat working here, but you can isolate either one. And it's up to, you know, it's whether, it's how high you bring your elbow, it's what angle you've got your arm on as opposed to your body. But yeah, you know, it's up to you what exercise you use. Today, obviously I use pec fly and dumbbells. There's other variations with dumbbells. There is, you know, you can use the cables. There's a lot of different movements that you can use for rear delts. But as I said before, guys, rear delts is definitely something I want to bring up. I think everyone wants to bring up their rear delts. No one ever got laughed at for having big rear delts. I think they look sick, especially when a guy's walking around the gym. You don't need the fucking imaginary lat syndrome, guys. You just need a good pair of rear delts. So anyways, with that being said, guys, that was the workout. I'll see you guys in the car for a post-workout chat in a second. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace. Alright guys, post-workout chat. The workout went absolutely fantastic. The pump was absolutely to be saluted. And, you know, it's scary to think I've spent so much of the last 2 years in a deficit or trying to be in a deficit. I honestly got used to not having a pump. Not having a pump in the gym felt normal to me, and that is just absolutely fucked. Like, seriously, man, like, it's an unbelievable feeling to have it back. I'm feeling motivated now. I wasn't feeling too motivated before. I find it easier, well, I thought I found it easier to cut than it is to bulk, but at the end of the day, like I mentioned in the first video, I want to get back to what I do best, which is eating, training hard, and building muscle. So that's what we're going to do. The bicep workout was fantastic. The rear delt workout was fantastic. I'm still feeling pumped. That never happened before. You know, even 10 minutes drive home, the pump would be gone. And, you know, I stopped training biceps like 45 minutes ago and it's still feeling pumped. So it's obviously working. This influx of carbs and fats, and yeah, you get the gist. I'm just really happy to be back. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go and have a shower, then we're going to make a post-workout meal, and I will see you guys in the kitchen. Alright guys, shower's done. We are going to put together some sort of a post-workout feast. Like I said before, the rice that I took to work last night, I'm going to cook up. I'm going to have half of it now, which is 2 serves and 75 grams of carbs. As well as that, we're going to use some of the chicken that I took to work last night, the bulk chicken that I cooked, which is here. So I'm probably going to have half of that, and then later on in the day I'm going to have that again as another meal. Nice and clean carbs, clean protein, you can't go wrong with that. I'm also going to have some of this spicy roast pumpkin and something hummus dip, which is really low in calorie and it's just something for taste, as well as some mustard and some barbecue sauce. So that will be meal number 1 and meal number 2 post-workout. As well as this, I am going to make a shake right now, something I can just down really quickly. I'm going to use protein powder. I'm going to put in 1 banana, 1 serve of oats, and 1 serve of mixed berries and some water. It's really delicious, easily digestible. And then from there, I'm going to make up 2 meals and put them in the fridge and eat them at my leisure. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Hold on.
Alright guys, there you have it, 2 meals. We've got, what is it, 250 grams of cooked white rice with probably about 400 grams of chicken in each meal. So it's about 80 grams of protein and about 80 grams of carbs, plus some roasted pumpkin and capsicum hummus, as well as some mustard, and I'll put barbecue sauce on when I eat it. Now these meals are quite high in protein. I may not eat the whole thing at once, but what I'll do is I'll add carbs in where I see fit throughout the day with these meals, and I'll make it up as we go. So throughout the day I will be having these 2 meals plus obviously this shake that I made. Nice and easy. It's probably been about 5 minutes. The blender's washed, put back for next time. The container with the chicken's washed, put back for next time. I've got 2 meals. I've got a post-workout shake. You can't beat it. It doesn't take long. An hour in the gym, 10 minutes when you get home, and you're sorted for the day. So, with that being said, guys, I will leave you right now. I'll come back to you at the end of the day when I know exactly what my macros have been for the day and for yesterday as well. Because especially when I'm cooking things in bulk, I'll tend to just add everything into my fitness pal on the one day, and then just know that I've got, let's say, 500 grams of protein and 800 grams of carbs put in on that one day. I can portion that out over the next 2 days and know that I'll have 250 grams of protein and 400 grams of carbs per day, and I don't have to worry about putting it meticulously on the day. So that's how I do it, guys, as well as just eyeballing a lot of stuff. But because I've started this series, because I'm going to be properly programming my lifts, programming my diet, I am going to use MyFitnessPal religiously, so then I can have some concrete numbers to justify the results I'm getting. So anyways, I'll see you guys at the end of the day. Hope you have a great one. I'm going to get into this, and yeah, see you then.
Nick minute.
Go, large Diet Coke.
Cheers.
There you go. Have a good one.
Thank you. Good night.
Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. All the way up. All the way up.